match in this Indian cricket team overall. Best of 270 for him.
Another debutant, Mohammad Asif, 23 years of age, right arm, fast medium.
Bowling from the pavilion end. It's a good position for Dravid, the man at shortish mid-wicket. Off the mark. Typical Rahul Dravid fashion. That's his strength. That's his bread and butter.
Does not really matter if the ball is new or old. If you bowl there on Rahul Dravid's legs, he's going to keep hitting you four through that area. Nicely timed there.
The last test match, this was in Lahore when he got 128. Rahul Dravid, look at the zone on the leg side. Plenty of runs. Right through here. He did get the outside edge, was a good delivery. They were about to appeal, but then it was aborted.
Could have been a big disaster here for the Indians. That one pitched up once again, swung away, definite edge, not carrying. It's a little deep, Kamran Akmal there. Well, look at the length, beautiful length. No, you can't go forward, you can't go back, just pitch in front. Would have been a dream start for this youngster.
Staying low.
Once now.
Be hoping Virendra Sehwag doesn't. The misfield. Just get the single. Say never run on a misfield. Dravid wanted the single.
Well, good stop there by Danish Kanaria. That's not his normal field position, but good work done. Misfield looking for a single. I don't think there would have been any problem if that would have hit the stumps. Good judge run by Rob.
Asif to continue. Big appeal. May have hit the pad first. There was a lot of bat involved. Rudy Kurtzen right through this test match has given even the smallest of doubt to the batsman.
That one nipped back a touch, but the impact was definitely outside the line of the off stump. That's why Rudy was not interested at all. He's on to the front foot. No way that's hitting the stumps. Even if it is, the pad is outside the line of the off stump, so cannot be given out.
Is the handle, as it is with golf shafts, with golf clubs. You ask any professional golfer, it's the shaft they're more worried about than the actual the head club, the size of the head. Oh, and let me tell you, when I face fast bowlers like Michael Holding and co around the world, you need to have a good thigh pad. I've been 44 or 45 as a Garfield then. I was just a kid and I bowled 2 maiden overs to the greatest batsman in the world. I was so happy. A maiden, 23 for no loss.
Asif to start from the far end. Appeal for Renard at the non-striker's end. Did the bowler make any contact with the ball? Simon Toffel not even asking for the third umpire.
I don't think Mohammad Asif's got a touch on that. That's why Simon Toffel decided not to go for the third umpire. Well, he did. We have to see the sideways here. because that one clipped his little finger on the way heading to the stumps. He's safe. He's safe. A lot of effort in.
Has he got the gap? No, the fielding's good. Had that been a direct hit, VVS Lakshman would have had to walk back, but it wasn't a direct hit. It's 4 runs to Rahul Dravid. The fielder had to go for this throw.
Very lucky. Very lucky. That one punched into the cover. Yes, no, similar what Yusuf did. He had no chance of coming back. Oh, not far. Don't worry about the runs. If that would have hit the stumps, Lakshman would have been gone.
This is a classic. He's good in that zone. Pitched up, no swing. Great shot from Dravid. Brings up the 50 for India.
Doesn't really matter what number he bats. He's batted most of the numbers. He opened the batting number 3, number 4.
Outstanding shot. Nothing wrong with the delivery. He was in very good position very quickly.
The best thing about this shot was the position he was in. He was in a great position before the ball was delivered. Just move back a little bit and then just shifting that weight onto the front foot.
Very disciplined in the bowling. Asif continues. Wants to single Dravid. Gets it.
So it'll be a big test against the best team.
Worked nicely. He is extremely strong in that area. Work from middle and off. Dravid picks up the boundary.
Not many cricketers I've seen playing this shot so well. It was just there on the middle stump, and they worked it out in that big vacant area, wide mid-on. It wasn't going anywhere. It was hitting the stumps, and he just worked it beautifully through that mid-wicket area. Well, easily technically the best player in the world at the moment.
But it's a good thing that they brought him on with the ball in the 19th over, because he can get a little bit of sort of pace off the wicket. That is a good shot. That is beautifully executed. Was in the slot, but it had to be put into the gap, and that's just what he did. Wonderful cover drive.
I tell you what, Arun, we have some fantastic cameramen here. For them to pick out the one person in the entire stadium that was applauding, that was brilliant. Pitch offering just a bit more to the bowlers. Well fielded.
Didn't get it. He just tried to get bat on it. Didn't have much feed at all in that shot, but typically Rahul Dravid, when under pressure, seems to bring out his best.
Well, you shouldn't play so straight. Always have taught by my coach when I was a kid, try to hit the ball at your non-striker, at the batsman, because when you play it straight, too straight, it costs you runs sometimes.
Could cost your partner. Could lose it. Getting to the dartfish. That'll give you a fair indication of the way he spins the ball. Look at the revolutions of the ball in the air. Seam towards slip. Just a hint to turn. Just pick up the single, Dravid. It's fascinating to watch the trajectory of the ball in the air.
Interesting grip there. Looks like he's got 4 fingers or 3 fingers on the same set of the 2. There it is, just straightening up. I'm glad he hit it. Played off the back foot. If that had hit him in the pads, I might have gone up with you. And the major concern is for the safety aspect for the players, not just for the batsmen and also for the fieldsmen now. It's been rewritten, that law. Still, a lot of ex-players and commentators around the world still query it, the way it's interpreted, but nevertheless, we've got another over out. Shahid Afridi. A little bit of turn and a run straight away.
Good morning, Shiva. Good morning around the world, whoever's watching this broadcast.
Gentle loosener. Nice way to start for the Indian captain. Also brings up his 50.
Rahul Dravid started where he left last night. This was a very easy delivery to put on. That one really hit straight onto the ground. Perfect lesson for any youngster watching how to play that straight shot. Beautiful. It's been a real struggle for the Indians so far in this series. They have played extremely well to save the first test match, and they've got a similar situation again.
It's 114 for 1.
That's the over.
Cricket is all about pressure. You've got to create pressure, and this kind of bowling can create a pressure. And we'll have a look at the ultra slow here on the first boundary. Nicely struck. Have a look at the elbow, just going straight. Good follow through. Nicely hit. Isn't it beautiful? Apart from the very first delivery from Mohammad Asif, was gone for 4. They're creating pressure. Last over's been maiden. This one, first 5 deliveries, runs been not scored off. So they're creating that pressure of not giving any runs. On this sort of wicket, batsman is always looking for runs.
Consecutive maidens. It's 114 for 1. 114 for 1. Just 4 runs added to the score. Looks for 1 and will get it quite comfortably. It's important to rotate strike. By playing maiden overs, you're getting the bowler to settle down to a...
Yesterday was a good crowd, being Sunday, and of course, Afridi running berserk. In the air for a while. Shouts of catch it, but fell well short.
Went perhaps 2/3 of the way towards the fielder in there. That's something that Australia did a lot with Rahul Dravid. Had those 2 men in that mid-wicket, straightish and squarish mid-wicket region for that very same shot. What a delivery. This time it went the other way. Straightened just a bit. Saying it went the other way perhaps is an exaggeration, but at least it didn't come into the leg as the previous one did.
Yes, he's bowling well. Bit of movement, just a hint. But at least it's something. It's really clutching at straws, actually. But he is keeping a perfect line around that off stump. And then, as Michael just pointed out, he's generally tending to get the ball in. So making the batsman play, that's the way to go. Run for 42 into his 16th.
Ooh, bit of bat on that. He's doing well, Mohammad Asif. Considered batsman who won't last a very long time. change in the bowling. Or thinking that perhaps Shoaib Akhtar would have been bowling 6-7 overs in his first spell. It has turned out to be just 4. Abdul Razak 1 for 28 in his first 7-over spell, and he's back on from the golf course end.
Well, he's the man who bowled that magic delivery to Vrind Sehwag. But we've seen a lot of batsmen, when they duck, their bat is in the air.
Looking desperately for some swing here, Abdul Razak. Right up in the block hole. Not swinging though, that's the problem. If you're not getting the swing, the Yorker is not quite as effective. Should just be a single. There's a man out deep. 129 for 1. Well, he was looking in the end, Rahul Dravid. He was just jogging through, taking it for granted that he was going to be safe. But fortunately for him, he just peeped over his shoulder to look at what was happening. And he has actually been on the field, batting and fielding, for 29 hours in this series so far.
In fact, he gives the impression of being a little innocuous and not as quick. But take a look at Razak. He's got an average of almost 131, a fastest of 136. That's 135.9. Now that's the point I was trying to make. That although Razak in comparison looks very manageable when you're comparing him to Shoaib Akhtar, where it's a difference of almost 15 kilometers. But when you compare it with the Indians, the revelation was the fact that he's quicker on an average than any of the 3 Indians. There are the averages, the best being Zahir Khan at 128.2.
I think that perhaps did not carry all the way through to the wicketkeeper. Cameron Atmal wasn't interested.
Well, it carried. It certainly carried. There was a little bit of a sound. Now, was that just bat through air or pad or what? Well, we'll have to take a closer look at that. For some reason, the wicketkeeper didn't even appeal.
Well, did that actually hit the bat? It seemed to brush the pad or the right leg on the way through. Not too sure there was a bottom edge involved there. This will give us a better idea. Maiden over, 130 for 1.
Harder to bat on. A little bit of swing around. Oh, Wacko, I got a feeling that you would bowl very well in these conditions.
You're kidding me, aren't you? Well, I'm not really sure if I would have bowled well on this one, but I don't want to bowl now. Not in this sort of condition. This one, you can clearly see the shine on the outer side of the right hand of Abdul Razak, so the ball's supposed to swing away, and that did a little bit, not much. Twist the ball, and as a batsman you've been thinking, oops, I'm in trouble.
Brilliant shot, Rahul Dravid. You're really in form and playing beautifully. 146 for 1. I hope you're enjoying this joint production here from ARY Digital and 10 Sports. Wow, well, he is very good. I don't think he's been the answer this morning, Abdul Razak. Any with that side off stump, both these players are jumping on it.
Well, you were talking about looking at the shine. I don't think Rahul Dravid need to see any shine, which end it is. If you can hit it like this, what a shot. Just have a look at the balance. Amazing balance. Right eye on the ball. Pick the gap nicely. It hurts.
The 150's up for India. A lot of work to do yet. Well, he's bowling both sides of the stumps here, and he'll only get hurt doing it. He feels something's about to break. He bowled a fantastic over before drinks, and now he's bowled 5 very good deliveries in that area. He's just trying to get a little bit of spin and just wearing. It's the first over, all in very good lines, good pace. Nothing there to hit at all. He hasn't given really anything in this over either. Oh, it is one. He only got 1 for it. 2 from it. 155 for 1. No ball. Oh, and a bit of shoddy fielding again. He didn't want to get down there. And you know, at times on these grounds that are so hard, they are so hard here, and the grass is not that spongy. Honestly, if you dive on your left knee, you don't want your fast bowlers doing a knee on a dive like this.
Well, you're right, but on that occasion he was looking to stop with the right hand. He should have gone with his left because the ball was on his left side.
Certain types of grass and make it a lot easier for the fieldsman to dive and show their skills as a fieldsman. The problem is, you dive on these grounds, you lose your knee or a shoulder, or anything can happen. It's just so hard.
Well, the PCB got to work on that because the reason they give is that they don't really get enough time to dig these ground out and maybe put a sandy grounds and grow a grass again, and that's the reason. I think that is not a valid reason. They should play this first-class cricket maybe on a smaller ground and get these big stadiums sorted out, because those days are gone when we used to play on those hard grounds and things were all right. Fielding was not really important. And
for Razak, wow, he just picked the length up so quickly and realised, I'll just open.
Good stop. Very good stop. That's the only option you have in this outfield.
He has done good work already, the limited time that he has been on the field.
Played fine, we'll look for 2. And gets it quite easily.
When the ball passes,
It's gone fine, and fine enough for a boundary. Dravid waits for the loose ball, and whenever they arrive, he doesn't miss.
the ball is so slow, he could turn around and almost drive the ball down the fine leg. Lack of pace in this pitch. Have a look at Dravid's body. He's almost completely turned around by the time he plays a shot, so that he can get it very fine.
Misfield. Directed. What would have the result have been? Pakistanis thought they would have had him.
It was very close. The ball hadn't really gone that far, although there was a misfield. Well, that would have been the end of Rahul Dravid.
Never run on a misfield, they say. Maybe this was intentional, looking for the stumping down the leg side. turn. This is interesting now.
Is this going to be a regular feature? We asked. This one certainly spun. Went a long way.
Well, he had to play at that. Rahul Dravid. Great delivery. Bit of turn, just a little bit of width as well.
Turning. The position from which Canary starts with that toe pointing towards third slip gully. There is no way he can rotate again.
Oh, bit of turn. He's mixing it up quite nicely. 2 balls ago. Hold a delivery. Scramble seam, much quicker, goes straight on with the angle. The slider, just to keep the batsman thinking. And this was the leg break, genuine one. Good seam position towards slip, bit of turn, opening up Rahul Dravid. Again the straighter delivery. So no risk involved in trying to play to the leg side. Feedy continues. Another good delivery. It's been a testing time for these 2 batsmen. Lakshman 61, Dravid on 86. India 193 for 1 to take it through the next half hour. Dean Jones and Arulai.
Another good delivery and just getting it late. Thanks very much, Shiva and Mikey. Fantastic shot. That's his best shot for his innings. That's so hard. It was just short of a length to find the gap and to work it as hard as he did. Brilliant shot.
Brilliant is the word. Off the back foot, the on drive. Very rarely will you see this shot played with a straight bat. Great position, onto his toes, just whips it past.
And it's a time that did worry you, Aaron, when you were in the 90s?
Never worried me, I never got there.
Great shot down the ground. He'll pinch 1 at least. There's to 91.
He's got to watch those rough areas now. They'll come into play if you're coming from round the wicket. Danish Kanaria, those are his best scores. 270 against Pakistan, 233, 222, 217. Australia, New Zealand, England.
Good battle here between Afridi and Dravid. And 4 more. Brilliant shot, 2 full, picked up the length and smashed it wide of mid-on.
Oh, he's such a joy to watch when he is in this kind of form, Rahul Dravid. The previous on drive was off the back foot, this off the front foot. Not the easiest. When you're not sure which ball is going to turn and which isn't, you've got to really be to the pitch of the delivery, which he was. Opened his front toe, opened it enough to give him that position.
Well, now he's on to 96. He's 1 hit away. Puts Laxman on strike, who just played beautifully. He's just gone along quietly, hasn't he? He's got 64. Is that the 4? It's a chance for a run out. No. Oh, you've just got to be careful when guys are on 96. Oh, they can smell something happening here. The crowd, good piece of work there in the field by the Pakistanis.
That was well done. Well fielded by Farad.
A wicket the best of times, but we've only lost 2 wickets in the series for 600 odd runs, so they played pretty well, the top 3. Difficult at times. End of the over. 209 for 1. only 14 or 15 minutes away.
And now he's being made to think, should he or shouldn't he go at those deliveries on the leg stump or just outside it? He's got a good onside field. There's a short fine leg for the top edge sweep.
A live shot, looking for two maybe. You'll get one at least. No.
Dravid on 9-7 at the moment. We'll have to wait and see if this was bat. No signal coming from Rudy Kurtzen. He moves on to 98. Shahid Afridi to continue from the golf course end. Reasonably attacking field. There's a slip and a silly point, or perhaps you'd call it a silly mid-off. He's that straight. Close call again. Those nervous 90s for Rahul Dravid.
Well, he's been out in 90s 7 times before. He's not very far. Just got a big inside edge onto the pad. Definitely a nervous moment there for Rahul Dravid. Wants to get over that quickly. 2 more runs needed for his 3 figures.
That's one of them. Oh, that was close. Abdul Razak again at mid-off.
Well, Mikey, I have a feeling that this was very close. No, he did make that ground quite comfortably, but his bat was very much in the air. He didn't really drag the bat.
On 99.
Got to wait. Nervous moment there for Rahul Dravid. What is he thinking, Mikey? Which gap is he thinking of?
Almost. Didn't carry to slip. That spun again.
Well, you don't want to go through that gap. That was a turn and turn sharply. Hit the back pad, I believe. I don't think he hit the bat. But brilliantly done there by Yunus Khan in the slip.
There it is. That's the 100 for Rahul Dravid. It's 22nd Test 100. It's 240 for 2. Seeing the replay that is out. He's not even bothering to wait, Rahul Dravid. He knows.
Well, Rooney was looking to go for the third umpire, and Rahul Dravid knew that he's gone. That is a beautiful throw. One aim to stump. Well, the bat is in the air once again. That's a very basic mistake by Rahul Dravid. He would have been easily in if that bat would have been on the ground. But what a throw. 1 aim, 1.5 stump to aim. Bang, gone. Thank you.
Well, the bat was just outside the line as well when the stump was hit. So Rahul Dravid knew no chance, just kept on walking all over. Still not the best technique in the world, though. That bat should have been on the ground a long time before it got that close to the line. It's 241 for 3.